Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to Europa, Universalis far as Brandenburg, now Prussia. We are still doing some recovery. I built a bunch of manpower buildings. Unbeknownst, I built probably the wrong one because the bonuses on this one are massive. But I assumed, well, actually I hadn't noticed. Let's be honest. I hadn't noticed this building existed. Or had forgotten it existed. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. In other means, we're just kind of saving up at the moment. Why are we losing legitimacy? Oh, regency. That's awkward. Regency or regency and prestige. We can't actually declare war right now because we're too young to be able to declare war, and that's fine. We're 14, so it shouldn't be too long before we take charge of the throne, which will help us out. And then hopefully by then we'll have saved back up a bunch of money and some manpower, and we'll turn around and we will give Denmark some unfortunate time, which I think is very doable. Though I wouldn't mind, and let's unpause because a lot of this is just waiting. Military reform. Well, we'll take the military reform. Oh wow. I seem to have bad timing. I record these videos when that garbage truck wants to go by. Which is particularly... Oh, there's our new king. Which is particularly funny because I don't do these on that consistency of a timing. Just lucky that way, I guess. We'll take that marriage, thank you. Ooh, very competent wife there. Far. Really good heir. We're half decent. Ooh, a conqueror, we get less years of separatism. Let's try and take advantage of that while we're ruling the throne. Okay, unpausing. I want to build a second army if we can, but for now I want to get my manpower cap up, so we're just going to sit on the army. Saxony's opinion of Prussia changes, because they will learn to love me in time. Great. Just charming. We could build, but no, I want to hang on to some money at this point. No, we're not gonna call the diplomatic insult on Russia. We're just gonna be like, oops, we're all accidentally insulted each other and we didn't mean it. Growth of cities attracts serfs. We have to accept this. We lose base tax, gain autonomy. Oh, the tax basically moves. Or the serfs belong on their turf. Morale of armies. Okay, well, we'll accept it. We're just moving where the tax base is, so it's kind of like, that's fine. People want access, that's fine. You can have your inner wars. I don't mind so much. Come on, noble families. Yeah, we're going to spend 33 diplomatic power to not use manpower killing a rebellion. That's easy decision. Easy. Bunch of these we're going to ignore. We could become Defender of the Faith again, which I don't want to be. The bonuses are actually very nice, like bonus to morale, which again, morale wins wars, so that's lovely. War exhaustion goes down faster, prestige goes up better, missionaries are cheaper. Manpower and true place farmers. I'd forgotten about that one. Plus 20, that's really good. But I'm going to get called in to every war that involves Protestants. I'm not ready for that. Denmark, you are being bullied by your own rebels. I would like to attack you soon. You have two allies, which I don't love. They're allies that I wouldn't mind the territory of, though. It's not such a big deal. Be nice if the truce with Russia ends and we can engage war, but I feel like if I do that, Russia will just turn around and attack them again and keep pushing in, which they're doing, and I don't want that. Don't want that at all. No, what? I don't want to lose my great power status. Who's taking it from me? The Ming Dynasty is taking it from me? I don't actually know if the Ming Dynasty is still in charge, but the Ming Empire, I guess. Wow. That's an insane amount of development. Huh. Interesting. And then Portugal? Portugal must have quite the trade empire. And then the Mamluks will be Egypt one day. England. Russia isn't even one of the most powerful. Intriguing. I would have thought, considering, but no. France and the Ottomans and then Spain. I guess there goes that truck again. I guess Spain... Yeah, Spain has Florida. Look at them. Then Britain has a ton, and then Portugal has Mexico. So they've done some great colonizing. Oh, wow. Portugal's way down here, and Portugal has a lot of Africa. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, and the Moluks have really expanded. The Ottomans aren't massively bigger than the normal selves, but I guess they're just naturally bigger. And then we have no idea what's going on with China. Or the Ming Empire. It's in here somewhere. Doing its thing. Hey, maybe they'll clash with Russia. Not too much we can do right off the bat. We'll probably regain it as soon as we do an expansion. Our legitimacy is truly terrible. Where's that button to improve that? 100 military power. We're going to do this twice. Because that legitimacy was truly awful. 30. Oof. Okay, we're at least a little bit more stable there. And it's going to keep going up by 0.8 a round, a month, similar to a round. Our manpower is doing really good. I'm sure this will change things. No art worth patronizing, sure. Fine. Do I want to build my second army? I think I will. No, don't take my tax base. That's just plain rude and not acceptable. I can have 13, 14, 15 more troops, and I'm going to take 5 from here. What are we going to take 5 of? We'll take 5 infantry. And we'll move you to here. And we'll get you a leader 2. And we'll get you drilling. And then we are going to build you... We'll get 4 cavalry. Get that baseline I like. We'll grab 2 cannons. At least. And then let's just grab a bunch of infantry up to 52. Now that took away a lot of our manpower, but... Oh, there goes a bunch more truces. Honestly, being forced to wait a little bit isn't the worst thing in the world for us, because we probably still have a pretty hefty... Nope, I always go in there and it's always wrong. Minus 36, minus 12. It's getting not so bad. Minus 16 from Denmark. It's really Bohemia that's grumpy with us. Lithuania is a little grumpy with us, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, that's Poland. Say, why is Lithuania grumpy with us? And it doesn't matter because they're our vassal, but Poland's having a rough time. No two ways around that. Just a rough time for them. Scandal at the court. A scandal has erupted in the royal court. It seems King Carl I has been caught in a compromising position with the wife of a prominent nobleman, with scandalous rumors about his supposed adventures spreading almost faster than thought. It is proving difficult to get any actual governing done. Bribe an advisor to take the blame. Gain corruption, lose money. But you know what? Better to lose the money. Corruption is basically just money as well, because it just costs money to get rid of. So I'm going to say let's lose some money rather than pay the admin power, because monarchy power is useful. We have a little corruption, but it's going down by 0.22, so that won't be a big deal. So onward. Oh, right, we were changing the culture of some places. Do I want to do that again? How are we doing on... We're still ahead. So actually, I will change some more cultures. Grab this Polish one. Basically looking for the red. And that's it. We'll leave the Pomeranians around for now. Fine. Maybe we'll even integrate them. At the cost of some unrest, we gain innovation. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, Poland managed to deal with their rebels. Lucky them. Denmark's dealt with their rebels. Out of curiosity. Military, armies. We'll go in order and then find D for Denmark. D for Denmark. Where are you? D for Denmark. 6,000 manpower. Yeah, Denmark is in rough shape, and I love it. And I want to bully them because of it. Sweden is doing good. Is Sweden still... Yeah, Sweden's still vassalized. So if we were to declare this war, we would be up against 21k of troops. 5 from the Danes, 7 from the Swedish, 2 from Finlandian, 4 from the Mecklenburgians. I shouldn't even try. And 3,000 from someone else. And then a decent manpower spread. The manpower spread would probably be our undoing. Our vassals are doing really good on that. We, however, are not. So let's maybe wait until we're up to what? 20,000? Maybe 30,000? Imports compete with Prussian quality goods. Let's see what the colonies have to offer. Lose Moken... No. Gain but lose opinion. Yeah, we don't care about either of those nations. Mercantiliasm, or however you say it, is a counter that is somewhere in here. Here we go. Gives you bonuses to trade embargoes, trade power, and loyalty of the burghers, which is one of my estates. So it's all in all a pretty good thing. Let's grab one of those super cool manpower buildings that I should have been building last time instead of the other ones, but we won't keep bringing that up. Extra 3,000 will be great. Oh my lord. Okay, I don't regret building the other building so much now. That is 1,800 days to construct this building. The others were way more effective. They were like 100 and something days. Almost. So I feel like I made an okay choice. So let's get our money back up to 500 and we'll see where our manpower is at that point. Ooh, we can convert. Yes, please. Don't want that Catholicism in our country at all. Protestant still doing really good. Bunch of reformed nations. Interestingly, Berg seems to be growing now that they're the emperor. They're utilizing that power well. I have to watch out for that. We don't want them to get too powerful at some point. If they're getting that way, we'll probably want to just turn around and split them in half. Maybe not even take most of their land, but just split them. Let's get the increased land force modifier. Land force limit modifier, which means we can keep more troops. We can keep more troops around. So we could grab an extra, what is that? 11 troops. Have two 30k armies. That's really cool. That'd be really good. How's our income? 11? We can afford it. Tempted to grab 2 more cannon. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build up our army. It's gonna drop our manpower again, but it's good to have a good standing army. We'll grab 2 more of those and then just there. We'll have 2 really strong armies. And our manpower's back down, but once our manpower gets back up, we're going to be in a really strong position. Because we're fielding 60k of troop. We'll lose admin because our prestige is terrible. I would normally choose the prestige, but we're at negative 12 prestige, and that hurts a bunch of modifiers. We're still no Russia. Russia basically triples us on troops. You know what? Let's not talk about that. That's depressing. Ooh, still having rebel issues, Denmark. It's good. It's good. Keep having those issues. Unfortunately, they are getting stronger too, the longer I wait. which is mildly unfortunate, but that's okay. It will be what it is. What is I want to know? Truce with Russia. Ends in almost 10 years. I don't really want to wait for that. What would it take to get France in this war? Them to not be in horrific debt and to me to have 10 favors. Neither of which is true. We can grab tech. Or we can grab admin. We'll probably wait. And by probably, I mean we will wait. Universities. Well, does it look pretty nice? Okay. Let's spend some points developing someplace. Spend one there. Because we can. How's Berlin? Get it up to 12. We wanted multiple 15s next to each other, right? So we have 30 here. 11, 10, 8, 19. Any big ones around that? No. I'm just seeing if there's a better place than around my capital to do. 24, 23, 4, 8, 10. So this might be good. It already has 2. So we'll go grab a couple of trade, grab another one of those. Even though we need the manpower, I'm going to spend it. And we're at 16. One more than we needed, but I wanted round numbers, so that's just how it is. That's my obsession. Lost a claim somewhere. Disappointing, but we got plenty of claims to grab. Lots of spies doing spy things. Converted our province. Lovely. Manpower's getting decent again. I'm thinking 20k I'm going to look into declaring that war. I really don't want to lose my great power status. Though I'm quite a ways down now. Wow, the Ming is just shooting up there. They're now 7th. Fascinating. A little disappointed Egypt's beating me, honestly. Took me a while to get Malak's game going way back when I was first playing this, just because the Ottomans tend to beat them up. So the fact the AI is doing good with it, I often see them lose to the AI Ottomans. Maybe they became friends or something, I don't know. Perfectly reasonable. Oh, I never dealt with this one trade ship. I just abandoned it in the middle of the water. Do we have more ship base? Ship ability? Can we build? We can. Okay, well let's build a little secondary fleet. Because we can have 1, 2. Okay. We'll get another little trade ship fleet going. I probably really should invest in a proper fighting fleet at some point, especially to take on Denmark, but, you know, I made my choices. That's what it is. No, we're not taking the blame. Stop it. Stop creating scandals at court. Come on, guys. We're getting ridiculous. Yeah, you can have access. We're no longer considered a great power. Very sad. We'll lose a little admin. We've been insulted by some nation I've never heard of. That's where our life is. And the Age of Reformation is going to end in 37 months. That's exciting. Let's grab our last... How's our tech? Our tech's still ahead, so we're going to grab our last offensive one, which gains us 5 discipline and 5 morale of armies. We've maxed out our Prussian ideas, which is great. Good tolerance of heretics, more manpower, etc., etc. We should have... Where's the tab I'm thinking of? Here we go. Another military policy. So right now we're using infantry combat 10% better. We could change to lead a siege. So we could make our siege better. Or our diplomatic relationships better. I might keep the infantry. The siege is tempting. But I've been really spamming the military power to knock them down. Aggressive expansion impact +5. No, 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 no. We'll take the Diplo power. No. Aggressive expansion is plenty bad for us. Don't need that wuss. Oh god, come on, nobility. No, we're not losing tax base. You guys are just bullies and no one likes you for it. Legitimacy still a little bit low, but that's okay. Our manpower's in a pretty good place. And they're doing very bad again. And look at all the reconquests we have. Are these all Pomeranian? Lithuanian war goals. What territory did they want? Is it this? Hang on, hang on. Diplomacy. This must be their natural land then. Interesting. That Denmark took from them. I didn't realize so many of those were Lithuanian war goals. Well, that will be good. Making Lithuania more powerful will definitely make me happy. And then these are Pomeranian ones. On a bunch of the land over here. Our vassals are going to help us grow. We're going to have to watch their power because they're going to get cranky about it. But actually, no, Lithuania is not so bad anymore. I mean, it's still plus 33 or 34 basically because of all the combined power of my vassals. But I have a relative on the throne, so that helps. Or will, because it keeps them happier, right? There's no bonus here. Actually, hang on. Yeah, same ruling dynasty. There is a bonus here. My apologies. Once the negative modifier goes away, it will be a bonus. But it also gives us a bonus over here, so they just plain like us better. So it's actually a very helpful thing to have. I almost wonder if it's worth doing here. Plus 25, so 26. That would take us over 50, but we could do it on Verdun. Oh. We need positive prestige to do it, so we couldn't do it even if we wanted to. And that's fine. Now I'll probably forget about it and never do it. And it won't be a big deal. I don't often do it because it's not often a big issue, but it does help out, especially with a bigger nation like Lithuania. Anyway, I think that's a good place to call this episode. I didn't go to war like I expected because instead I doubled the size of my army, which I'm quite pleased about. And then in the next episode, I'm pretty much going to declare war the second it starts. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you then.